You know what the one thing that really bothers me as a managing broker and a coach? That is agents that tend to not take action. They want to talk about all the different plans they have. They plan to the nth degree, and they fail to execute. And it's probably one of the biggest hurdles that people face in general, but agents face all the time, and they get in their own way, and that's just not taking action, not just biting the bullet and doing it. And today we're going to kind of delve into that. I've got some fantastic examples of people that have decided to get out of their comfort zone, take action, and the results were phenomenal. So if you are an agent who is just paralyzed by action, paralyzed by doing something a little bit different, this podcast is for you.
I'd say we're very blessed with a lot of agents in our offices who actually do this. But this is going to fall in the 80-20 rule, maybe even 90-10. If you look out there, that majority of real estate agents have a hard time taking action. They're like, oh, this is a really good idea. But then when it comes down time to actually put it into motion, you just don't see that. So there's probably a lot of people who need to hear this today.
100%. So let's break down, what action, if taking action can actually do for you. Taking action will stop fear and overwhelm. Mm-hmm. Think about that. If you take action, it's going to stop fear and overwhelm because you've gotten through it. You've done it. Action creates skills because you did something new. You're getting better. You get better at it the more action you take. And action builds confidence. I can tell you right now, doing something new and doing something consistently is going to build your confidence as you go forward. One of the big things that taking action is going to do, more importantly, is it's going to put money in your pocket. You will make more money the more you do. Mm-hmm. So I've got an example of this. So we've got an agent in our office, seasoned agent, phenomenal agent who has a great business, but came to me and was looking to do something a little bit different, trying to up her game. And she was like, well, what can I do? Well, guys, I want to point you back to a previous podcast that we did on the Blue Ocean strategy. And if you have not delved into that, I encourage you to. I have encouraged this agent to take advantage of the Blue Ocean strategy. And so I encouraged her to film a video. She had a buyer that had a specific need in a specific subdivision in our area, and there was nothing for sale. So I said, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to prepare a letter. I've got the letter. Boom. Gave her the letter. And then I said, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to film a video on your phone, and you're going to ask the people who open up your letter for help. If you are looking to sell your house, these are what I'm looking for. I've got specific criteria, and there's going to be a little QR code on the letter. They're going to scan it with their phone. They're going to watch you. Easy peasy, not difficult. Completely set her up and put her out of her comfort zone. It was a scary thing. This is not an agent who's ever done video, and so it was a scary thought process. She did it. She got out of her comfort zone. She did it. She sent the letter out, recorded the crappy video on her phone, and in less than 2 weeks, you know what that led to? It led to 5 contacts, 2 listing appointments, a listing under contract that she double-ended herself, that she sold to her buyer. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Probably spent $40 in some postage and about 20 minutes recording a video. Guys, take action. Action leads to success. Action leads to putting dollars in your pocket. But more importantly, action leads to more action because you've gotten over that fear of doing something different.
Yeah, I think agents tend to sit back and wait for the business to come to them. Even when they have really good ideas, They sit back, wait for the business to come to them, thinking they're taking action, when in all actuality they're not. And then what's funny is, and we see this all the time, is when people actually go out and do what they say they're going to do, or what we said, hey, you should do this, what happens is they come back and like, Mark, you won't believe this. This actually worked. That was crazy. And just taking the action, getting out of your comfort zone, actually going out there and doing will do. You will get the success from that.
100%. And people always ask what really separates the top from the bottom. It's not much. It's not rocket science. It's not this secret sauce, this fancy plan. No, it's the willingness to do things consistently that other people won't. The willingness to just be uncomfortable, to embrace that piece. And, I can't encourage people enough to get uncomfortable. Because it's in that discomfort that growth happens, and it's in that discomfort that progress is made. Right now is a phenomenal time for real estate agents to get uncomfortable and do a little bit more, because right now the market is gearing up for growth that we have not seen in a year or so. It's geared up for professionals to grab market share, the professional to get the extra business. And the way you do that is doing something different than everybody else around you.
What you just said just reminded me of a fantastic speech Al Pacino did in the movie Any Given Sunday. And if you have a chance, go check it out. And he said, what separates winners from losers? 1 inch. The inches separate winners from losers. And the inches in this business is the action. Taking the action, that's what separates the winners from the losers.
Absolutely. People always talk about, there are little cliche words that you see in social media: grinding, hustling, executing. These are all, just cliche words that all gear back to, and as cliche as they are, they're very powerful as well. They get back to taking action. We were sitting having a conversation with our mentor who helps us in our business, and there's a colleague of ours in another market who does real well. I mean, just real well. And I was asking Wayne. I was like, "So Wayne, what does Carl do? What is his secret sauce? Why has he had so much success and so much growth over the past 5 to 7 years?" And he goes, "Mark, it is simple. That man executes at a level and takes action at a level better than any one human I've ever seen. It's not that he's smarter. It's not that he has got this phenomenal plan. No, he just sees ability to take action and does it. And that works in every business. That works as a real estate salesperson. That works as a broker owner. That works as anybody in any business. If you take action at a high level, consistency, it will lead to results."
Mm-hmm. So why don't people actually do that? The first thing that comes to my mind is we live in a world of perfectionists. If it's not perfect the first time, then I'm not doing it. Or if I do let's go back to the video example. If I do a video and I watch it and, man, that looks terrible, I'm not sending that out there. You haven't taken action then. You haven't taken action because you haven't put it out there. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect the first time. It's just not. And it gets better. The more you do these things, the more you do the action, the better you get. And that's what Mark's kind of talking about, the confidence that comes around it and just the practice. It's like anything else. Michael Jordan didn't take one free throw and go out and become the best basketball player ever. Tiger Woods didn't hit one putt and then become the unbelievable golfer he was to become. I mean, you have to practice these things.
No question. But to quote John Cheplack, who sat in a conference that I listened to, he's a real estate coach. If you don't know him, he's very, got this huge bravado, just a very over-the-top individual. But he looked at us, and it really resonated. And to be honest with you, we sat and listened to him say this and then came back and put into action. We got uncomfortable and we got ourselves in front of video. We got connected with someone who could help us do it better, but we just started. We started by ourselves, and then we brought some professionals in to help us. But he looked at us square in the eye and he said, guys, my crappy video, this really crappy video that I put out, that you put out, is going to outperform anyone who doesn't put out video. It doesn't matter how crappy it is going to do better than anyone that doesn't do it. So that same sort of situation, we do live in a world of perfectionism. We live in a world of judgment where people are passing judgment day in and day out. Guys, get over that. That's high school. That is, petty. You know what really makes sense and what is a determining factor? That is making deposits into your bank account. If you want to make more deposits in your bank account, you will take more action. I don't care how it makes you feel. I don't care how people judge you. Just start doing it. And the more you do it, the better you get, because you won't get too great without going through suck. It's just bottom line. You have to suck at something before you get great at it.
Yeah, I heard something one time, and I always try to come back to this. If you go back, Super Bowl's getting ready to come up. I don't even know what number it is at this point, but Super Bowl's getting ready to come up. And
Super Bowl, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, okay. I knew you'd come up with something. But so, all right, you go back and you see video of Super Bowl I, and you look at the pageantry that is the Super Bowl today. It didn't make it there overnight. It progressively got better and better and better and better. And that's the whole concept of Rome wasn't built in a day. So just get out there and do, and it will get better.
Absolutely. Guys, short message today. It's important. It's impactful. And your business and your wallet will thank you if you just take action. Take one little piece of new action today and watch what it does for your business.